In today's video, we'll discuss breathing pattern. So I'll tell you how you can correct your breathing pattern, how you can come to know if your breathing pattern is correct or wrong. Let's start. So what is breathing pattern? However, in my previous video, if you want, you can go and watch that video. I have told you about breathing pattern in detail, and today it's practical demonstration. So you can watch that video where I have given verbal description. So the breathing pattern means the way you breathe in and breathe out, the way you inhale oxygen and the way you exhale carbon dioxide. That is your breathing pattern. And now, what is good breathing pattern and what is wrong way of breathing, that will discuss. So how will you measure if your breathing pattern is correct or not? If you set an alarm for 1 minute, and within that 1 minute time, if your breath count means how many times you inhale and exhale. Like if you are inhaling oxygen, exhaling carbon dioxide, this is one count. Inhaling, exhaling, two count. So this way, if within a minute you your breath count comes less than 12, it means that if within a minute you have breathed in and breathed out less than 12 times, so it is also not good for your body. And if it exceeds 20 times, it means that if within a minute you have breathed in and breathed out more than 20 times, then it is also dangerous for your body. Now I'll tell you why. When your body breathes less than 12 times, your body goes in hypoventilation, and when your body breathes more than 20 times, it goes in hyperventilation. What is hyperventilation and hypoventilation? Now I'll tell you about hypoventilation. Hypoventilation is a condition when the carbon dioxide level goes high in your blood and oxygen level decreases in your blood. And in hypoventilation, the person breathes slow, shallow, and retains carbon dioxide, means does not exhale as much as carbon dioxide the person should. Like you are inhaling oxygen, but you are exhaling less carbon dioxide. You are inhaling oxygen, but you are exhaling less carbon dioxide. So inhalation and exhalation. Inhalation dominates the exhalation in hypoventilation. How the breathing looks like? First, the person breathes slow. Second, shallow. Third, retention of carbon dioxide. Look, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Means that you are inhaling more and exhaling less. Your inhalation is dominating the exhalation and the breathing pattern is slow. This is the way the person breathes when the person is in hypoventilation. And what all those conditions are when the body goes in hypoventilation? When your weight increases unnecessarily, when your body goes in hypothyroidism, you know that you have control your diet, you know you are eating everything with discipline, but even after that if your weight is increasing, it means there is something wrong with your respiratory system. So it is of no use to working on your diet if there is problem with your respiratory system. If your respiratory system will be good, then it will support your digestive system. So everything is interconnected. So first sign, your weight increases unnecessarily. You observe swelling in some of your body parts, especially around your ankle joints, and your sleep gets disturbed. You don't get proper sleep, and it happens because of less supply of oxygen in your brain. Your nervous system gets disturbed, and because of nervous system's disturbance, brain and body coordination gets disturbed, and you don't get proper sleep. So it may lead your body to insomnia, that is a sleep disorder, or apnea, that is another form of sleep disorder. So these are the symptoms. And uh, you feel dizziness because of lack of sleep throughout the day. You feel dizziness, you feel weak, you feel down, you feel low in energy. You try your level best to put your 100% on something, but you can't. Because why? You did not have sound sleep. So throughout the day you are feeling down, you feel reserved, you feel lonely. So these are the symptoms when your body goes in hypoventilation. Now hyperventilation, just opposite of it. Your breathing pattern goes faster. You exhale more carbon dioxide than inhalation of oxygen. So your exhalation dominates your inhalation. How person breathes in hyperventilation? See, sometimes from mouth. It happens when someone is in panic, in high stress, heart pains. I'm not talking about a heart block, that is something related to cholesterol. I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about chest pain, pain around your chest area, head, headache. You feel irritated, you become short tempered, you become restless, you feel dryness around your mouth. So these are the symptoms when your body goes in hyperventilation. And the best way, if you want to observe somebody is in hyperventilation, see somebody running. When you run, your body goes in hyperventilation because your body just need to maintain that speed, and to maintain that speed body need a fuel, and that fuel will come through the oxygen, and this way body exhales more and more carbon dioxide, and the oxygen level goes high so that body maintains that higher speed, and that is the stage of hyperventilation. So when somebody runs, the body goes in hyperventilation. So this is the way body adjusted itself as per the requirement. But if something, any of these medical conditions are dominating your body, means happening again and again and again, then it is matter of concern. So for getting out of these two medical conditions, there is one solution, that is called correcting your breathing pattern. How will correct your breathing pattern? By learning proper way of inhalation of oxygen, proper way of exhalation of carbon dioxide. And now I'll tell you how you can learn proper breathe in and breathe out. You can call it learning deep breathing. You can call it correcting your breathing pattern. Okay. So when you inhale oxygen, the oxygen should first go to your abdomen and then your chest. I repeat it once again. When you breathe in, oxygen should first fill your belly and then your chest. And when you exhale, first it should empty your lungs and then your abdomen. Now I tell you the reason why. Between your chest and your abdomen, there is an important body organ that is called diaphragm. When you breathe in and breathe out, your diaphragm moves up and down. And if you want your respiratory system to work properly, diaphragm should continuously go up and down. Otherwise, your respiratory system will not get that support as it should. So, when you fill your belly, diaphragm gets pulled down. And why it is important to pull your diaphragm down? So that it can make enough space for your lungs to expand and to inhale enough amount of oxygen. So belly out, diaphragm down, extra space for your lungs fill properly. This is the way breathing should be performed. Belly out, diaphragm down, extra space for your lungs, fill your lungs. Okay, when you breathe out, first empty your chest. Just opposite of it. When you're breathing out, first empty your chest so the diaphragm will be pulled back. And if there is some unwanted carbon dioxide has stuck in your lungs, then by squeezing your abdomen, you can give extra push to your diaphragm and it will blow out that unwanted carbon dioxide out from your lungs. That's why it is very important to use your abdomen while you're breathing in and breathing out. Okay, have you seen infant, have you seen small children, have you seen animal, how they breathe? They use their belly, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Science also says when you're breathing, your body should expand and contract. Which body part science talks about? Your abdomen. So in general, your breathing should be like this. I'm not doing this is wrong breathing pattern in general. Okay, in pranayam, yes, in breathing, when you are learning breathing exercises, then you can use your chest. I'll tell you why. I will also decode that thing, for you. So breathe in, breathe in out, this is the proper way of breathing. Okay, so you got it. When how you need to inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. When you inhale oxygen, first you fill your belly, fill your chest. When you exhale, empty your chest and squeeze your belly. Now there are four other, except diaphragm, there are three other body parts that contribute in proper inhalation and exhalation of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Your rib cage and intercostal muscles attached with your rib cage and your spine. Now see how. So what is the proper way of breathing in? Fill your abdomen, then fill your chest. What is the proper way of breathing out? Empty your chest first and then squeeze your belly. Okay, so the diaphragm can be pulled up and down. Now see how you will breathe in. Fill your chest. Did you notice when I am filling my chest, I am not only expanding my ribcage but also trying to uplift my chest at 45, 30 to 45 degree angle. So here, because science says that when you breathe in and breathe out, you should expand and contract your body. But when you practice pranayam, when you practice breathing discipline in yoga, you need to use uplifting and drop in also. Science says that uplifting and drop in is wrong, but here it is exception that when you practice, pranayam, you need to uplift and drop your chest. Why? Because for proper inhalation of lungs, you need to uplift your chest. And science says expand and contract. Why? Because it is related to your abdomen. So in general, you need to breathe in like this only. But for proper inhalation and exhalation, for making your lungs capable of inhalation and exhalation, your practice in breathing discipline, of a breathing discipline, lifting and dropping is also okay. Okay. So breathe in, fill your belly, uplift your chest. While you uplift your chest, give some extra push from your lumbar and thoracic so that you can uplift your chest at 45 degree, 30 to 45 degree angle. And you can also flex your spine to some extent. Okay, some people say that while you are performing pranayam, don't use your spinal cord. No, use your spinal cord, but not extra use. Moderate level of use. This is enough. Now see, with the help of belly, diaphragm, chest, rib cage, intercostal muscle, spine, how you have to inhale and exhale properly. Okay, now look at me. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out, breathe out. Now see, your head should be straight and eye level. Don't talk while you're performing pranayam. Here I have to explain you simultaneously, that's why I'm talking. Otherwise, stay in your mood, be in your world, close your eyes, observe your body, and do pranayam like this. This is the way you have to practice proper breathing pattern. This is the way oxygen should go in and carbon dioxide should come out. Use your diaphragm, use your rib cage, intercostal muscles, and your spinal cord. See, we people only use our chest when we breathe. That is wrong. That's why some people suffer from hypoventilation, some people suffer from hyperventilation. So here you learned how to inhale and exhale properly. So here we learn how to breathe in and breathe out. But how will you come to know if you are breathing and breathe out properly with proper ratio of carbon dioxide and oxygen? How will you come to know if you are taking equal amount of oxygen in and exhaling equal amount of carbon dioxide out? How will you come to know? For that, there is one breathing discipline that is called a Sama Vritti Pranayama. Sama means equal, Vritti means tendency, Pranayama means breathing discipline. A breathing discipline that teaches you how to equal your breathe in and breathe out tendency, how to strike right balance between your inhalation and exhalation. And how will you do that? So you learn how to breathe in and breathe out. Just fix it in some count. Like if I'm filling my belly and filling my chest, I need to count simultaneously in how many counts I'm filling my body. In the same number of counts, I have to empty my body. This is the way we practice samavritti. See, 11 count, I have filled my body. In 11 count, now I have to empty my body by hook or crook. 11. So 11 count, breathe in, and the same number of breathe out. While I was breathing out, I was feeling some hardship. I was facing some hardship. It means that my inhalation was dominating my exhalation. So it means that I was in hyperventilation. Okay. So if I have to come out of it, I need to practice samavritti. So let's practice it once again. This time 9, 9. So you have to count when you are filling your body, and the same number of count you have to exhale or carbon dioxide out. Every time your inhalation count may be changed, but your exhalation count should be in proportionate with your inhalation. So inhalation and exhalation should be in proportionate. So this is called samavritti. So practice samavritti. First, practice deep breathing and proper and how to learn the proper breathing pattern. So it won't be easy to fill your belly and then fill your chest, then empty your chest and squeeze your belly and simultaneously use your rib cage and intercostal muscles, spinal cord, diaphragm. No, step by step. So what you do? First week, just practice breathing for abdominal muscles. Means only fill in your belly, squeezing it. Fill in your belly, squeezing it. Fill in your belly, squeezing it. I'm doing it fast. You can do it slower than this. Then fill your chest, empty it. Fill your chest, empty it. Simultaneously learn how to flex your spinal cord. Here you can do Marjari Kriya in sitting pose, in Sukhasan. This is Sukhasan, the most comfortable sitting pose. And Marjari means cat. But here you are doing spinal move. So you can call it Marjari move or you can say spinal move. Anything. See. Then practice it separately where you flex your spinal cord as much as possible so that while you will be performing breathing, your spine will also contribute. Then practice how to flex your spinal cord. Then slowly try to sync functioning between among these body parts. Then try to establish contact between belly and chest, and then chest and spine, then ribcage and intercostal muscle. Slowly, 1 week, 2 week, 3 week, within a month, you will be able to establish a contact. Then within next 2 to 3 months, you will learn how to properly inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. Then apply samavritti, equal breathe in, equal breathe out, And once you are done with all this, then your lungs are ready to take any pressure of asana, any pressure comes in Surya Namaskar, mudras, pranayam, meditation, bandhas, then your body will be ready to perform any yogic kriya. Before correcting your breathing pattern, before checking your body parts in your warm up, five important body parts: neck, wrist, ankle, knees, lower back. I have told about all these body parts in my previous videos. Please go back and watch those videos. Unless you have your medical report, so that you can come to know what exactly your body is from within. There should not be any symptom of apnea, hypothyroidism, insomnia, vitamin D deficiency, calcium deficiency, joint disorder, fatty liver, high blood pressure, low blood pressure, back pain, cervical arthritis, spondylitis, knee osteoarthritis. How will you come to know? Medical report. Go to the doctors. They are very good people. Every yoga learner and yoga teacher should, at least for 2 to 3 years, should go through an apprenticeship with some doctor. That may be cardiologist, that may be physician, that may be physiotherapist, that may be Ayurvedic doctor. Please go and learn from them. They are very intelligent people, and they can be a very good help, and they can help you to craft your art of yoga. And yoga is incomplete without Ayurveda, medical science, philosophy. Okay, so please go and get your medical report, then know your body type. If you are ectomorph, mesomorph, endomorph, if you are endomorph, your breathing pattern is mostly hypoventilation dominated, and if you're ectomorph and mesomorph, your breathing pattern is hyperventilation dominated. So this is the magic of breathing. Everything is interconnected. However, in my forthcoming videos, when I will go to intermediate level and then advanced level, I'll teach you yoga for everything: yoga for hyperventilation, yoga for hypoventilation, yoga for thyroid imbalance, yoga for uh, insomnia, yoga for apnea, yoga for joint disorder, yoga for healthy heart, yoga for healthy spine, yoga for liver, yoga for kidneys, yoga for irritable bowel syndrome, pre-pregnancy yoga, post-pregnancy yoga, yoga for women, yoga for men, yoga for children, yoga for students. We'll decode everything. Okay. So today we learned what is the breathing pattern, what is wrong breathing pattern, how you can correct it, how you can apply Sama Vritti on that. So please work on your breathing pattern and then approach Surya Namaskar. Don't approach even any asana or Surya Namaskar unless you have covered these four steps: medical report, knowing your body type, warm up of checking your five body parts in your warm up, correcting your breathing pattern. Then go for practicing. Now you are ready for practicing yoga and Surya Namaskar. And I'll make video on Surya Namaskar, the history of Surya Namaskar. The modern Surya Namaskar that everyone is practicing is hardly 108 years old. It is not mentioned in ancient yoga shastras in Rig Veda. There is no description of modern Surya Namaskar that everyone is practicing. So how exactly in ancient age people used to salute sun? We'll decode it. Was that through mantras, through meditation, through pranayam or asana? And why this Surya Namaskar, which everyone is doing, is just 100 years old? So we'll decode it in our forthcoming video. Then we'll discuss Shavasana, the history of Shavasana, the scientific aspect of Shavasana, psychological, how neurosystem works in Shavasana, that supine position I'm talking about. And now I'll just check if there is any point I have missed or not. Okay, if less than 12 is hypoventilation and more than 20 is hyperventilation, so that if your breath count comes 13 and 14, that is borderline hypoventilation, that is also not good. Okay, and if your breathing count comes 18 and 19, that is borderline hyperventilation. So the best breath count within a minute is 15, 16, 17. So this is also you have to note down and accept that. Observe animals, observe infant, observe children how they breathe like that. Expand your body and contract it. Follow the science says when in general you breathe in and breathe out, contract your belly and expand it. In breathing exercises we are doing it so that we can properly inhale and exhale carbon dioxide, and we can do some warm up for and workout for our lungs. But in general, use your belly. Okay, that is the point we have covered also. So Samavritti, and yes, Visamvrti. So when you will be good at controlling your breathing pattern, and you will be apt in performing Samavritti pranayam, then we'll start series of pranayam, series of breathing exercises. You know, Visam Vritti Pranayam means molding your breath in different ways is the way pranayam should be performed. So it means that when you will be practicing pranayam, sometimes you will take your body to hyperventilation, sometimes you will take your body to hypoventilation, sometimes you will take your body to moderate level, sometimes. So this is the way we will challenge our lungs so that our body can be easily adjustable in any condition. Okay, so Samvriti pranayam means equal balance between breathe in and breathe out. Visamvriti means when you challenge your breath. So that we'll practice when we start the breathing exercises. So this is done for today. Thank you.